Hello, my name is Brian Tisdale. Yeah, that is a picture of me that you're looking at. Since we have an online class, I thought it would be interesting to show what I look like. I'm going to cover the article, How to Launch Your Digital Platform, from the Harvard Business Review. But before I begin, I want to say one thing. Go Tigers, go.
So you want to be successful in the digital space? The best digital platforms connect two or more types of users, buyers and sellers who engage in commerce. To help make the right strategic decisions to develop these platforms, 5 basic questions need to be answered to ensure success. We will explore those 5 questions. The very first question that should be asked is, can I attract a large group of users at once? This is a very key question to ensure that the digital platform performs from day one. These 2 conditions must be met. Number 1, does the company already have its users it needs on another platform, such as Google did when it launched AdSense? The number 2 condition is, will the user data be publicly available? A great example to illustrate this point is how Zillow got started. They used data from government records to start the site and populate with information about homes. Then they get the homeowners to contribute corrections, pictures, and other information. The second question that needs to be asked is, can I offer standalone value? Which means, can you provide users value that no one else is? A great example of this is when the VCR launched in the 1980s. It was only valuable if you had other video cassettes to watch. The recording capability came to the rescue, and that was the standalone value to make it successful. 2 strategies should be considered for the standalone value. Number 1, you have to start with an industry niche, like when Yelp started with a small sector of ethnic food in San Francisco, and now see how that has grown. The second strategy is to find or build a small social group, like how Skype used groups so that you could communicate with each other. The third question that needs to be asked is, how will I build a credibility with customers? You have to give the initial user some reasons to believe that your platform is worth joining. An example to illustrate this point is how Halo was only available on Xbox, thus giving customers a reason to invest in the console. The fourth question that needs to be asked is, how can I charge users? Meaning, making choices about how to charge users and which users to charge. The increased flexibility in making these types of choices give digital platforms more scope to challenge the industry norms. There are 2 pricing methods used for successful platforms. The first successful platform is pay-as-you-go. This type of platform is a powerful way to reduce the risk of a platform for some type of users. A great example of this is from Groupon. Let's consider that they could have sold advertising to restaurants on a flat fee basis, which probably would have yielded some simple pricing. But that would have created a risk for restaurants, as the customer sign-ups could have fallen short of expectations, or customers would be uninterested after they signed up. So Groupon went with only charging the restaurants when the customers bought a voucher, which technology was able to capture and verify. The second successful platform is user subsidies, which is using discounts and promotions to encourage customers to try the new offerings. For this platform, this type of pricing plays an important role because the low usage at the beginning often means that the early benefits of the platform are not great enough. Lyft is a good example of this type of pricing method. To initially attract drivers, Lyft paid them simply to be on call versus paying them a higher per minute and per mile, which would have been expected. Then they did a similar promotion for riders by offering free rides for those who joined early. The fifth and final question that needs to be asked is, can I make my platform compatible with legacy systems? Rarely do new platforms create entirely new networks, but they try to move users from a prior system. So building compatibility within legacy systems is often a key to create a successful launch. A great example to illustrate this point is Blu-ray DVD players. They offer a far superior quality, but they're able to play standard DVDs. So you will not have to replace your entire DVD collection if you upgrade. It is a delicate balance of offering enough so that the user will not delay in switching platforms. For a number of digital platforms that launch, it can be the most exciting and the most difficult moment. But by using these 5 strategies, the odds of a successful launch can be greatly improved. Since digital is changing our lives daily, I thought this was a great topic to cover. Thanks for watching, and go Tigers go.